welcome back to the channel. A key Black Stars player has pulled out from the squad, and by now I'm sure you've heard it or you've seen the rumors. It is Inaki Williams. In a lengthy post on social media, he details why he is not available for the Ghana versus Madagascar game on June 18th. We'll listen to what the Ghanaian has to say. Would that also be why Gregin Che has become a person of interest for the Ghana Black Stars technical team? Will they have pulled in a late call-up for him, which will be updated on later? We'll have a look at what Inaki had to say. We're also going to hear from Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan, who also details the excitement by the call-up of Ernest Nuama. He also talked about what Ghana needs to do to probably pick up an Afcon trophy based on his experience with the team. Despite not being able to win it, he might have a thing or two to say, because those that fail probably know what not to do to help us get there. We'll look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Sahara Football merch links are in the description. Purchase our merch to help us get more content for you and provide you with everything you need to know on the Black Stars team. Before I begin, a big shout out to one of my good friends, Bright. When I was going to Cameroon, he hooked me up with a few people who helped my journey there, my stay there, to be smooth. He also has helped me with my website and has been doing amazing things for us here on the channel. Happy birthday to Bright. Today he celebrates his birthday. Want to wish him a happy birthday. Thank you so much, Bright, for everything you've done for us. Let's jump right into it and talk about Inaki Williams. He is the one who has pulled out from the Black Stars team. The Black Stars striker has pulled out from the squad ahead of the Afcon qualifiers. Inaki announced his decision via social media on Monday, June 5th, citing that he would not be available for the qualifier due to a knee injury. He added that he had been playing with a condition in recent weeks and that he needed to treat in order to be ready for next season. Spanish-born Ghanaian emphasized that he is committed to the national team and will return to action for the national colors when the manager calls on him. Inaki was named in Ghana's final squad, 24-man squad for that game. This is the statement he released. Let me read it out to you. Since a few weeks, I have been playing with pain in my right knee. I decided to play until the end of the season, but after having spoken to the medical services, we've decided to stop and solve the problem to be 100% for preseason. This wasn't an easy decision to make because I won't be able to be with my national team Ghana at the next meeting. I have to say that I'm fully committed and I will make a comeback in the Black Stars if the coach deems it appropriate and next calls. Thank you for your support, Inaki Williams. I'm actually happy he put this on social media there without making us wonder why probably he is not in. Put it out there, get in front of it, and make the fans and those concerned know a thing or two about why he is not playing. And we appreciate this. At least we know why Inaki will not be available for Ghana, and we'll see how he gets an adequate replacement. And probably, is that why Gregin Che, who scored a winner in PSG's final home game, has come onto the radar of late? Gregin Che has been talked about a couple of circles in the Ghana football news headlines. So probably Gregin could get a late call-up. Well, whichever one it is, we need a striking option. Inaki was the main one there. He is not available. Your thoughts in the comments box on striking options aside Inaki Williams. My next story has to do with Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan, who will always be a legend for the Ghana national team. He outlines some of the things we need to do, but first of all, he says no one has sacrificed more for the Black Stars than him, and I'm inclined to agree. He reacted to concerns raised by most Ghanaians that the current players in the national team don't give their best when playing for the senior national team. This is what he said. I will say that there is no player in Ghana football who has sacrificed like I have done in the history of the Black Stars. Everybody knows in their hearts, those are the FA and everyone. When you talk about sacrifices, I know what I'm talking about because I have the team in my heart. Whenever I'm with the national team, I have to do everything to make sure I contribute. Those who were with me can attest to that. I was not fit to play, but I had to risk my life during Afcon 2015 against the USA. I was down with malaria, but the doctor said I should play, and I had to just play. Quiz, if there has been any form of regret for all the sacrifices, John says there have been some betrayals, but I took it as a way of giving back to my country. You have to make this world a better place. So for me, when I do offer help, I don't think of what happens next. But sometimes people create forms of regret, but you have to move on with your life. Interesting there. Baby Asamoah Gyan also spoke about the call up for Ernest Nuama. He says Ernest Nuama's call up to the Black Stars is excellent because he's a good player. I posted him after the Black Meteors qualified for the CAF Under-23 Afcon 2023, and I said he will be a great player. I'm happy he's getting an inclusion in the national team. Nuama has been included in Ghana's 24-man squad, which is now 23 players, with the absence of Inaki Williams. He also spoke about what Ghana needs to do. According to him, the 5 or 10 year plan will aid the team to properly prepare toward winning a trophy. Let's limit our expectations and draw a plan. That is what Senegal have done. They have dominated the continent by winning every trophy. When qualified for the World Cup in 2006, we were asked to win the trophy, which is not possible. Holland have been at the World Cup for many years, and they failed to win the trophy. And so if you have a 5 or 10 year plan, I'm sure Ghanaian football will rise again. If the team qualifies for a tournament and you ask them to win the tournament, you are just putting them under pressure, which is not good for our game. But with the proper plan, Ghana football will rise again. Ghana are on the verge of qualifying for Afcon 2023 on the Ivory Coast in the penultimate game against Madagascar. And I think all those nuggets of wisdom from someone like Baby Asamoah Gyan makes sense. If we want to see success in recent times, we have to have a solid plan, a long-term one at that, and see it out. Make sure that it is seen out. He talked about his regrets as well with the national team. Not regrets per se, but he has given a lot, and he feels somewhat betrayed by some actions in the national team through some people. Well, he did not name specifics, but he says it's like giving back to his country, and he has no regrets if you look at it from that angle. That brings me to the end of today's news. Talking to you about the missing player from the Black Star squad. The players who start coming in this week, Inaki will not be available. He's going to get full treatment for his knee problem, which he has been suffering with over the season. Baby Asamoah Gyan on regrets to the national team and on how we can get a trophy in our cabinet. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.